Hey guys, welcome. In today's video, we are going to review my 2010 Skoda Laura diesel. Starting with the exterior styling, we have a muscular hood, a big chrome grille, and dual beam projector headlights. These are halogen projector headlights. Moving to the side of the car, we have the simple, clean European design, which is understated elegance. And the wheels are usually 15-inch wheels stock, but here I've upgraded them to 16-inch wheels from the newer Octavia. Also, I've put Continental tires for better grip. Also, we notice that the front wheels are way dirtier than the rear wheels. That's because the brake pads produce a lot of brake dust. We also have a really massive antenna. Moving to the rear of the car, again the simple, clean, elegant design continues. We have the Laura badging on the right and TDI badging on the left, along with the old Skoda logo in the center. We also get two reflectors and a dual exhaust pipe. Moving over to the boot space. So the boot space of this car is absolutely massive at 560 liters, and we also get a spare wheel, which is a 15-inch space saver wheel. The boot of this car is so big that if you ever plan to kidnap somebody and if you want them to be wafted in premium comfort, I'm sure the Laura is a way better car to kidnap somebody when compared to an Omni. Let's now look at the interior of the car, starting with the rear seat. Alright, so inside the car. The first thing you notice when you get inside is the solid thud that the door gives you when it closes. This really gives a sense of security because the vehicle is really very solidly built. The rest of the interior also is very well put together with a lot of premium materials. You get a light placement on top as well as a grab handles on both sides, adjustable headrest for two passengers, and a center armrest. The seats are comfortable, offering good under-thigh support, and you also get a lot of legroom and headroom. I am 6 foot tall and the front seat is also adjusted for a person of my height, and I still have legroom at the back, which proves how spacious this cabin really is. Overall, this cabin is a very nice place to be. I mean, there's nothing to complain. You have rear AC vents as well, and you also have a small storage over there. And yes, you do get door pockets as well. So let's now go to the front seat. Okay. Yes, so coming to the interior of the car, this is the business end. We have a simple steering wheel, which is akin to the ambient air version. You get power window switches your mirror controls over here as well as your window controls over here. You also get window placement for your headlight adjustment as well as your brightness of your instrument cluster over here. You get a small cubbyhole over here as well. AC vents, you get a cubbyhole over here, auto dimming inside rear mirror, light, you have a sunglass holder over here, you get a basic infotainment system. That guy just overtook me too fast over there. Glove box is a decent size as well. You get a light also in case you want to find something inside that. You get a cubbyhole over here which is full of stuff. You get a small bottle drinks holder over here. You get a 12 volt socket. You get buttons for unlocking and locking the car. You get a cubbyhole over here. You get your traction control button, which is the most important. Yeah, so this car is basically a very nice place to be. It's premium, it's comfortable, and at the price you can buy these used Lauras. It's a really good deal. Seats are also comfortable. You get adjustable headrest, seat belt height also. So this is really a nice car to drive. So let's get driving. So driving the Skoda Laura. As mentioned earlier, this is a 1.9 diesel Laura, and this engine is known to be very noisy and clattery outside. However, on the inside, the insulation is really very good and you feel very little vibration with very little noise also. Coming to the gearbox, so this is a 5-speed unit with very well defined gates, and the clutch is also very light and easy to modulate. This car originally came with 105 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. However, this was not enough for me and I went ahead and put a Stage 1 Plus Core 6 revamp on this engine. The power output now is at 140 bhp and 320 Nm of torque approximately. Alright. We are now currently in 4th gear. Brakes offer really show off stopping power. Talking about the ride and handling balance, so Skoda has done a very good job in setting up the suspension of this car. It offers a very good low speed ride and a very stable high speed ride at the same time. The handling is also really good with very predictable steering, and you know exactly what the front wheels are doing, giving you a lot of confidence behind the wheel. Talking about visibility, it's really good. You get a good glass area to see clearly outside, and except the driver's side rearview mirror, everything is really good. The only issue with the driver's side rearview mirror is that it's not a convex mirror, it's a plane mirror. Hence visibility is slightly limited when you want to merge into lanes. This can be easily fixed by fixing a small convex circular mirror which helps to reduce that blind spot and makes the mirror more usable. The seats also offer very good adjustment, so even short drivers or tall drivers can get a comfortable driving position very easily. Talking about instrument clusters, you have a tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, as well as a multi-information display in the center. So this is quite useful. I mean, you can get your speed, your average speed, your distance traveled, your fuel range, your average kilometers per liter, which is right now saying 7.9 liters for 100 kilometers, which translates to approximately, I don't know, I'm very weak in maths. So yeah, this is my live mileage. This is how long I've been driving. This is the temperature outside, and this is a speed limit which nobody wants to set. Yeah, so that's your multi-information display. You have a good stereo system with 4 speakers and 4 tweeters, and the sound output and quality is quite good for a car of this age. 4th gear. So yeah, so like below 2000 rpm the engine is quite silent, but after 2000 rpm it gets quite vocal. But vocal in a nice sense. I mean, it's never irritating. It's quite vocal in a sporty way. So you see, the suspension is really pliant. I mean, you can take this bumps at like 140 and the car is stable. So the Laura was sold in India from 2006 to 2013 or 2014, I guess. And the pre-facelift model was launched in 2006, and you got the facelift model, which is this one, in 2009. So many people get confused on why this car is called the Laura. Well, the Laura in India is actually the second generation of the Octavia, and because the first generation was so successful, Skoda didn't want to discontinue that car and continued selling the first gen Octavia as the Octavia and the second gen car as the Laura. This is why the name Laura came to be. So, to answer the question, should you buy a used Skoda Laura? Well, these cars are available in the market for as low as 3 to 3.5 lakhs for an older car and maybe 5.5 to 6 lakhs for a newer car with less mileage. At this price, no other car offers the same level of comfort, premiumness, safety and performance. And this is also a steal deal because you're getting it at 40% off the original sticker price. Yes, maintenance of these cars are a little higher than what the segment would say if you're going to buy a new car. And you can check out how much I had to spend on this car by clicking the link on top. So to sum it up, maintenance is pricey, but at the end of the day, nothing puts a smile on your face like the power a turbo diesel gives you. So guys, this is my review of my 2010 Skoda Laura diesel, and this is my first vlog video kind of review, so it might have a few flaws here and there. Please forgive me for that. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I look forward to see you in the next video.